A Maritime sports, we breaking the heat. Sean on the mic, pulling grails from the street. Crosby, Mick, David, Bedard on the rise. Great White North, where the legends collide. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick David, Speed Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name.
Hello and welcome everyone. This is Maritime Sports Cards break number 171, and man, am I excited for this week. We've got a heck of a lineup here tonight. We'll get into that in just a second. Hello to the folks in chat. Rich, how you doing, buddy? And by the way, Rich, thanks for grabbing a couple spots there. I'm going to owe you $10 because you already had 3 spots, so those extra 2 should have been at 45. So send me an email, just remind me if you don't mind. Who else we got here? Glenn, how you doing? Brian? Oh, producer Louis here. We have a star in the house. I'll talk about that a little bit later. Tommy, nice to see you as well. So tonight, I was actually on an airplane trying to get back here. My plane was delayed. I was flying out of Toronto. I didn't think I was going to make it in time for my own break. That would have really sucked, but I made it. And I swear I landed. The luggage took forever to come out. I hit every single red light. You know how it is when you're in a hurry. Nonetheless, made it here, no problems, and we are ready to rock. How you doing? Shout at a cloud. Who else we got here in chat? If you are in chat, do say hello. It's nice to see who's following along and watching. We will get on to our randomization here in just 1 second. All right, tonight's lineup. We've got a box of 24-25 SP game used. We have a 23-24 SP Authentic, of course, chasing Bedard Future Watch autos, hopefully patches. That would be awesome. We've got the 24-25 Extended. This is the product that we can hopefully find one of the signed OV cards. There are 8 signed OV cards that were inserted into the product. I know of 4 that have been pulled, and there may be more out there that I'm not aware of, or maybe just they're not public yet, but there should still be some out there. We have a box of 23-24 Series 2, Chasin' Bedard's Young Gun. And then we have this year's 25-26, 2 boxes of that. Of course, in there, chasing some of this year's Young Gun crops. So we got a nice 6-box break here lined up for tonight. We will start off with Series 1. And as always, we will have some giveaways going on throughout the night here. You do not have to be participating in tonight's break in order to win. You just got to be watching live here on YouTube. So if you're watching live on YouTube, stay with us because you got chances to win prizes throughout the break. How you doing there, Sam, as well? Serge, nice to see you too. All right, let's cut over to our randomization, and we'll get our teams assigned. So as usual, on the left, we've got our list of teams. On the right, we will have our list of participants. I do have a left-right on the screen right now. I'm just going to randomize that real quick one time. That's going to just tell us if we get a card that has a team on the left and a team on the right, we will give it away to whoever has the team on the right-hand side for tonight. Okay, so there we go. Got our list of participants on the right-hand side. I will randomize each list 3 times. That'll get you all paired up with your team. So here we go. We have 1, 2, and 3 for our list of teams. And 3 for our list of participants. So, it is also time if you wanted to make any trades. You can go ahead and do that at this time. The way that works is you both have to be watching here live on YouTube, and you both have to agree to the trade. So if somebody wants to trade Toronto for Boston, both holders of those teams have to be live and then say, okay, I agree. Oh, I love trying but not winning anything. Louis, that's not a very good outlook on things. Very pessimistic. Did the 101 Bedard card ever go? Rich, I've never seen it. I haven't heard about it. It would be all over Hobby News if that one had got pulled and it was public. So has it been pulled? Possibly, but definitely not made public to my knowledge. So are you saying, Rich, we're going to hit that tonight? I wouldn't mind that. Brian P. is saying that Ottawa is available. And Brian, there are two Brians here tonight, so just make sure you you got the right team. There's a Brian P. and a Brian D. Yeah, Rich, wouldn't that be crazy if somebody, pulled it and they didn't really know what it was and it's in a pile of cards somewhere? That would be absolutely insane, although not totally impossible. I mean, I guess it could. I hope that's not the case. Although it could theoretically be sitting in a box. I'm just counting real quick here. I have 42 boxes sitting on a shelf here of Series 2. So in those 42 boxes, it is very possible it could be there. How many other people have got cases of this stuff just sitting around waiting for it to appreciate? And the way things are going, Bedard and Celebrini both on an absolute tear this year. Awesome for the sport of hockey, obviously, but also amazing for our hobby. Prices have just shot right up with both of those two. It's got a buzz. Last card show I was at, it was all the talk. It was Bedard, it was Celebrini, it was Gauthier as well. He's coming up really well, and it's showing in terms of sales. I don't even know how many I sold. I sold a ton of Bedard and Celebrini cards at the last show I was at. There is one more show in the Greater Moncton area before Christmas. It's actually on the 20th of December. So if you are in the area, do stop by. It's always nice to say hello to people. And it will be the last one, of course, before Christmas. So if you're looking to get something for yourself, good time to come out. Sam says he'd trade Vegas for Ottawa. You up for that, Brian? Vegas for Ottawa? We'll give the trades here just a couple more seconds, and then we'll pop into the break itself. Didn't see any other proposed, so I'll just wait and see if Brian is going to respond to that. Been away all week for work, so I haven't really been watching a lot of hockey, if I got to be honest, in the last week. So I've been trying to keep up with the news here and there, but it has been absolutely slammed at work. I was at a conference and didn't get a lot of chance to do that. All right, so Brian says he's sticking with Ottawa. Okay, sounds good to me. I will just get these in graphic format. Hang with me for 2 seconds while I cut and paste. I'm curious, did any of you find any really awesome Black Friday deals? Just about done with the graphic here. I know I picked up some stuff from Walmart. I'll show that in a second. All right, there we go. Got it up in graphic format here just for, again, I'll put it up on the main screen for a couple seconds. We'll kick that up into the top right, and then we'll get cracking with tonight's break. You will see under the card cam, that is the Silver Outburst Ovi rookie we pulled during a previous break. I reached out to the person that had that card, and I had to buy it. It is my card, happy to say. And what a sick card it is. It doesn't look the greatest there under the camera, but man, up close, it is a beautiful looking card. Which means now I got to find the McDavid one. So it ended up costing me a lot more than I wanted because now I'm going to have to get the McDavid one. And I got to think next year will be a Crosby. Has to be, right? All right, put the teams up in the upper right-hand corner. As I was saying, Black Friday, I picked up a bunch of these from Walmart. They were like crazy price. I think I paid 30. It was like $30 Canadian. Free delivery. They had a limit of 2, so I ordered 2, and then I thought, well, maybe I'll order some more. I'll see if I can order some more. So I ordered 2 more, and it was fine. And then I ordered 2 more, and then I ordered 2 more, and it just kept coming. So I ended up buying a ton of these. I'll probably rip them maybe live on YouTube or something like that, or maybe Facebook Live. I'll do some unboxings of some of these. We'll see what we get. But a steal, like for the price. I mean, man. Hey, Darren, how you doing, buddy? All right, here we go. Box 1. Good luck, everyone. Sarah says they should make some of the vintage Patrick Waugh rookie cards outburst. They might. Do a randomized giveaway of a Walmart box. Possibly. The only problem with that is it's too expensive to ship. It ended up costing me like $20 to ship a box that I paid $30 for. So while I'd like to do that, it's not practical. Okay, here we go. Pack 1. I'm going to start off with an encore there, Clayton Keller. Got a portrait and a Dostal tracking systems. Did any of you pick up anything cool for Black Friday? Get any good deals? How was your LCSs? Did they have any anything you just couldn't walk away from? I know my LCS did a black. Ooh, what do we got here? Is that a clear cut? It is. We got a clear cut. Thomas Hurdle. Nice clear cut there. Ryan Leonard there on the encore. That's one of the young rookies we're chasing. Bob. Yeah, my local LCS had a pretty good sale on things. There's probably about 7 or 8 different hobby boxes they had on sale. Got a Kucherov there on the compadres. Our first young gun is Matthew Robertson. There's a Kirill Marchenko. But I didn't find anything at my local LCS where I was just drooling and I had to spend my money. So I was patient. I held on because I also knew with the cup releasing this week, I did buy a box of the cup. So I have a box of 24-25 the cup. And I'm just contemplating when we're going to break that because I'm going to put it in a break. I don't know if it'll be right before Christmas or I might wait till January. After the Christmas rush there. What do you guys want? Would you want to do it before Christmas? Would you guys be in for a break with the cup? Jake Gensel. We got Jacob Quillen. He's definitely picking up a little bit of steam in terms of hobby value, and for the Leafs, he's been playing okay when he's been in the lineup. There's 2 of our expected 6 young guns for this first box. Tracking systems, that's the speckle version. We got a canvas of Draisaitl and a compositions there of Robert Thomas. So you'll see the poll. The poll is, will Celebrini beat Crosby to be the fastest teenager to 50 points in a single season? Why do I ask that? I ask that because Celebrini just tied for 3rd for the fastest teen to get to 40 points in a single season. Of course, Gretzky being number 1, Crosby being number 2, Celebrini tied for number 3 with the likes of Lemieux, Gretzky again. Incredible. In fact, he's only 1 game behind Crosby. So Crosby did it in 26 games. Celebrini did it in 27 games. 40 points in 27 games. So we got a DeBrincat there on the encore. Tracking systems of Demko. And a young gun there of Dvorsky. So incredible start for Celebrini. Bedard not far behind. But who would have guessed the second most goals in the NHL at this season would be Morgan Geekie? I mean, who would have guessed that? Nathan McKinnon, of course, in the lead with, I think he's at 22, and I think Geekie's at 20. There's our Dazzler, Thomas Harley. We got another canvas there, Dostal. And Braden Point on the goal-oriented. So dust off your Morgan Geekie Young Guns cards. There's a Lane Hudson. Like to see him. That's an encore. Sizzle Reel Luke Hughes. And we got Skylar Brindamore. That guy seems to be following us around. I think we get at least one of his Young Guns every time we break open a 25-26 product. Oh, we got a deluxe here of Kiefer Sherwood. This is numbered out of 250, so it's 213. 213 to 250 going out to Vancouver. Congrats on that one. A bustle on Stankoven and a Cup Quest of Kempe. We'll take a deluxe. There's actually a lot of talk right now about teams very interested in Sherwood on the trade block. Vancouver, of course, sitting near the bottom of the NHL right now. At this point, do they kind of give up? Do they go for the lottery? Do they hope for a Gavin McKenna, or are they going to try to pull out their season? I got to think there'll be sellers at the trade deadline. There's Eriksson Ek on a canvas. Another young gun there, Cagnoni. And a portrait of Wyatt Johnston. Oh, a Silver Outburst. Looks like a regular card, though, not a young gun. Silver Outburst of. We got Ekholm. Ekholm on the Silver Outburst. We got Ovi on a sizzle reel. He's on fire, too. He just scored another couple of goals the other night. Putting Gretzky in the rearview mirror. Oh, did you see the... I've watched one break of the Cup. I haven't watched too much of it, but I did catch that Ovi's got a couple of hard sign cards inscribed. So it's an auto that he's inscribed. One of them says 895 on it. And then he's got another one. Speculation is it's a photo of when he scored and he was kind of diving across the ice. I haven't seen the card yet, though. So I may have that one wrong. But there is definitely some inscribed cards by Ovi in this year's The Cup. Okay, we had a canvas there of Mario Ferraro. And we got a Jacob Melanson as our last young gun. So we didn't hit any of the real big young guns in that box. Hopefully we'll do a little better in our second box of Series 1. We did get a nice deluxe and a Silver Outburst. Can't complain about those. We'll do another box here of 25-26 Series 1. Oh yes, we did get a clear cut as well. You are right. It's in the stack. So if you are watching here live on YouTube, stick with us. We're going to do a giveaway right after this box. You do not need to be participating in tonight's break in order to win. Just got to be watching live on YouTube. And if you are watching, say hello. Participate in the chat. It's nice to see a little back and forth. All right, pack 1, box 2. We got a blue parallel encore here of Logan Cooley. We got a regular encore, Chris Kreider, and a sizzle reel there of Kent Johnson. Dazzler, Owen Tippett. We got a Blake Coleman and a Dylan Holloway. That Philly Dazzler reminded me, Glenn. I sent you some cards with your cards for that Konechny clear cut. Hopefully you're okay with what I sent you. If not, reach out. I didn't want to delay sending you your cards, so I just threw a bunch of Toronto cards in there, and hopefully those would make up for it. There's the Ottinger encore. Speckle parallel of the Ovi portrait. These things are just so weird. I don't know. I can't get behind those. We got a Bustle, Lane Hudson. Can Montreal pull off a playoff spot? They're sitting in the last spot right now, in the wild card spot. Tracking systems there. Askarov. Young Guns there. Olivier Rodrigue. And a Cup Quest of Yeoman Josi, pardon me. Serial killer. Yeah, they do look serial killer-ish for sure. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. The Compadres. And a Young Gun of Matthew Wood. Not a bad one to hit. Playing on a terrible team right now. Nashville just absolutely sucking, but he's got some upside. Keep an eye on him. Grubauer, got a Young Gun there. Ryan Suzuki. And a Cup Quest of Kyle Connor. Winnipeg set to get Hellebuck back. Apparently he's been skating. Not yet cleared, I don't think, but he's been skating. That's a good sign. Ooh, we got an exclusives of Rasmus Sandin. So Sandin, 28 of 100. Get that sleeved up. I love that. We got a deluxe in box 1 and an exclusive in box 2. Canvas there. Hayes. Young Gun of Kemmel. And a Dylan Larkin on the compositions. 4 packs left. 2 Young Guns. Just chasing the Demidov. Sizzle reel there. Aho. Letang. And Cider. Connor Zary, Matt Boldy, Levshunov, there's a nice one. Say he's probably in the top 3, maybe top 5 of the desired Young Guns from this year's crop. Demidov being number 1 for sure. Levshunov might be 2. He's quietly off to a pretty good start. Got an outburst there. Sillinger. Dustin Wolf on the tracking systems. And Marco Rossi. 1 pack left. Should be 1 more Young Gun. We got McCann on the canvas. Young Gun is Koivunen. And a Brady Tkachuk on the goal-oriented. So, hey, we'll take that. We get a Upper Depth exclusives out of 100. Not a bad box at all. We got the Levshinoff, like I said, probably the second, maybe third. Chase. Matthew Wood, also quite good. Suzuki, not a bad pull there. And then we got our deluxe and exclusives. I'm going to do our first giveaway here in just a second. All right, so sometimes I try to do a bit of a theme behind our giveaway, and tonight I thought, why not play on this whole Celebrini being the youngest teen to hit 40 points in a season after Gretzky and Crosby. So we're going to give away tonight. These are the giveaways for tonight. We're going to have a Gretzky. We have a Crosby. We have a Lemieux. We have a Celebrini package at the end. So tonight we're going to start off with our Gretzky card. So in order to participate, all you got to do is put in !join, and that will get you entered in to win this pageantry from SP Authentic. This was from 24/25 of a Wayne Gretzky card. Again, no purchase necessary. Just got to be watching here live on YouTube. So if you are watching, you can participate. If you win, I will send you the card at no charge. If you are enjoying tonight's content, do please consider giving the video a thumbs up, as well as perhaps subscribing. It does help out our channel, allows our breaks to grow. So there's our card there. Just follow what everyone else is doing in chat, !join. And if there is a Steve, I think it was Albert, might have been the person. They won a Chris Kreider card a couple of breaks ago, but I haven't heard from them, so I don't know where to ship it to them. So if you happen to be here or you know them, please let me know so I can get them their card. All right, we've got 13 entries so far. I see 25 people watching, possibly more. It does change up and down, so there is some people that if you haven't yet entered, feel free to do so. That's to win this card, no purchase necessary, !join in chat. All right, no more entries. And our winner is Glenn. Congratulations to Glenn, taking home the Wayne Gretzky pageantry card. All right. Put the teams back up in the upper right-hand corner. And then we're going to get into extended. I have 4 boxes of different flagship tonight. Lots of cards to go through. That's awesome. Means everybody should get something. We do have an anti-skunk rule, by the way. I think most of you know that. But if you're new to our breaks or you're just starting out and not sure how they work, we have an anti-skunk rule. If you don't receive any cards, if you don't get any hits or any of the inserts, you will be entered into a draw to win a free spot in a future break of equal value. I don't know any other breaks that do that. I have seen some anti-skunk rules where you get like, you know, maybe a card or something like that, but we try to make sure that everybody has a chance at something. Okay, here we go. 24/25 extended. Chasing after the hard-signed Obi cards. It's actually been a while since I've opened extended. Oh, and right off the bat, we hit a deluxe. So we have a Jordan Harris deluxe here. This is numbered 133 out of 250. We'll take that. Going out to Columbus, and there's our first young gun as well. Stetska. Let's get this sleeved up. There we go. We've had a deluxe, an exclusive, a deluxe. And then behind our young gun is our pros and prospects there of Lekkerimäki. I actually really like the design of that card, the pros and prospects card. Silver skates there. Fantilli, he's coming on pretty good right now as well. Encore, Macklin Celebrini. And a canvas there of Pierre-Luc Dubois. I think this set, the extended set, might be my most favorite for inserts. Like, all of the inserts are actually quite nice. Like, there's none that are really goofy that, you know, just, well, maybe there is. I think they're all pretty good. Okay, we got a Will Smith there. And we have a Silver Skates. Steve Stamkos, probably not going to be with Nashville at the end of this season. I got to think he is moved at the trade deadline. Got a Cam Talbot. Oh, what do we got here? We got a numbered card. This is 545 of 999. Looks like a trilogy card. It is a trilogy card. So we have a trilogy rookie premieres of Denton Matvichuk. And a Will Smith young gun. There we go. There we go. That's a pack. Two number cards, one box, and we hit a Will Smith young gun. And then behind that, a Sidney Crosby Encore. Imagine if you pulled that pack out of a box at a hobby shop and just randomly grabbed a pack. That one's a good one to get. I wonder if they'll ever bring Trilogy back. Or are they just going to do this and put the odd Trilogy card into? I think that's probably what they'll do. I'm not sure Trilogy's ever going to come back as a standalone. We got a Jesper Wallstedt Gold, pros and prospects. If you guys have not been following him, what a season so far he's had. He's had 10 games, 2 overtime losses. So he's not lost in regulation, and he's had 4 shutouts. Absolutely on fire and in the discussion for a Calder. Absolutely on fire. Got a Max Sasson on a young gun and a Lekkerimäki on the Dazzler. I think I told you guys last break, I tried to buy some of his young guns and I had people backing out, telling me there's something wrong with the card or there's some reason why they weren't shipping me the Wallstedt rookie. And I think that's because they figured out that the price was going up. Crappy. Right now, Minnesota quietly very underrated. And they've always kind of flown under the radar. I think Kaprizov is probably one of the most underrated players in the NHL. And the team as a whole, probably very underrated. And they might like it that way. Keeps the pressure off. Got a Silver Skates there, Braden Point. We have Jason Robertson there on the Beehive and a Sandheim on the canvas. In fact, producer Louie is with us from the Hockey Card Gong Show. If you guys have not watched the Hockey Card Gong Show podcast, I definitely urge you to do so. I know we've talked about it a number of times here on this channel. Got to be one of the best places to kind of keep up with what's going on in the hobby. They are just a group of guys that get together and talk hockey cards. And man, is it ever informative. Everything from, vintage stuff all the way up to the current. They bring in people and do interviews from, Upper Deck. They bring in people that are, experts in certain card matters. It's a show to check out for sure. He's actually from Minnesota, so if anyone could tell us more about how Minnesota is underrated, it would be him. Welcome, Louie. Oh, we got a Silver Outburst coming. Got a future impact there of Malkin. How is Malkin a future impact? Okay, that puzzles me. Someone might have to help me out on that one. We got an Owen Pickering on a draft day card. So that's going to count as one of our 6 cards of either Young Guns or draft days. And we got a Maverick Bork draft day silver outburst. We will take that for sure. That is awesome. Nice. I like that. So typically in Extended, you're going to get a combination of 6 cards that will make up your Young Guns and draft days. Usually it's 3 and 3, but sometimes it's 4 and 2, and I've seen some craziness where it's an even weirder ratio. We got a Rookie Reflections there of Stankoven. We got the Oracles. Okay, I lied. I like all of the inserts except the Oracles. This is a weird one for me. I like the playing cards. Like I really love the O-Pee-Chee paper, the playing cards you get there. This one, yeah, it's just weird. We got Zellweger there on the pros and prospects. Louis jumping in saying that hopefully Wallstad is there. So Louis is a Minnesota fan. I'm a Toronto fan. We both have a wall and net. I like it. I like it. Silver Skates there. And Lucas Raymond. Another Oracle. This one is the purple parallel of Zellweger. And a Beehive of Malkin. 3 packs left here in Extended Series. Future Impact, Frank Nazar. Got Brandon Brisson on our draft day. Or Brandon Brisson right behind that on the pros and prospects. So by my count, we should have at least one more Young Gun. Oh no, we got the Will Smith. I forgot about that. We have 3 Young Guns and 2 prospects so far. Lecker Mackey. Rookie Reflections there of Zachary Leroux. And a Samuel Arison. I saw that Philly jersey and it reminded me of Carter Hart. Just played his first NHL game since, of course, the scandal that took place. And as suspected, it ran for about 1 news cycle and then nothing. Played an outstanding game, by the way. I don't know if you caught it or not, but he played outstanding. They lost the game, but he was really good. All right, we got Kevin Hayes there, black and white canvas. Oh, we did get another Young Gun. That's cool. Who do we get? Portillo. And we got a Quinn Hughes there on the Encore. So we managed to get 4 Young Guns and 2 draft day cards. But we got the silver Outburst draft day card, which was cool. We got the numbered deluxe card, and then this one here, the rookie trilogy card, out of $9.99. Not a bad. Oh, and the gold. We got the gold Wallstead as well. Not a bad box whatsoever. Let's do another giveaway. This time, Sidney Crosby. This one's from Fleer, way back, 2006, 2007, Fleer. So we have a Sidney Crosby Fleer card. In order to take part, you just got to be watching here live on YouTube. No purchase necessary. Just do !join to be entered into the draw to win that Crosby card. We're going to do Series 2 next. Okay, so there's the card there. Cool card. Do you like Fleer? They do have a Fleer product that you can purchase on ePack, which I've seen some of the cards from it. I actually want. There's a Bedard card I've been trying to get, and every time I try to I try to bid on one. I get outbid. I'm just not willing to go as high as it's going for. It is a nice card. It's like a speckle, like almost a rainbow speckle kind of card. I should have grabbed a picture so I could have shown that on the screen, but it's a neat looking card. So here we go here again. Just do exclamation point join, no purchase necessary. And if you're selected as the winner and not in tonight's break, no problem. I will send it to you at no cost to you. Give this another 30 seconds, then we'll draw our winner. And if you are enjoying tonight's content, do consider giving the video a thumbs up as well as subscribing to the channel. Help us out greatly. All right, no more entries. Our winner is Mitch. Congratulations to Mitch. I don't think, Mitch, you're in tonight's break, so please reach out to me at info@maritimesportscards.com or hit me up on Facebook. Send me a message there with your address, and I'll make sure I get that out to you. Congratulations again, Mitch. All right, off to Series 2. Jason Bedard. I will say this product, I was not overly thrilled with the inserts, although I do understand why they went with a gaming theme. Very attractive to kids, which is, of course, what the cards are supposed to be all about. There's a few of them that I liked. Ooh, we got a pink dazzler, Tage Thompson. We got the PC there, Matthew Tkachuk, and our first young gun, Mikhail Pythia. Awesome, thanks. Friends with shout out if you can just... Oh, shout out to Cloud? Okay, we got Instinctive there. Elvis. Deep Roots. Mitch Marner. Guess they didn't foresee that coming. Superstar. So sorry, I misspoke. This is not the one with the gaming theme. That was not this one. This one, the inserts weren't too bad. Yeah, Paul, got it. No problem. I'll put Mitch's card with yours. And Paul, I owe you a credit of $5. I think you ended up buying a 4th spot tonight, and you did that after you bought your first 3. So just reach out and remind me, and I'll give you credit. We got Clay Stevenson on a young gun, and Kopitar on our canvas. And I do that because had you bought them all at the same time, you would have got the $5 off, right? But you bought 3 and then you bought another one later, I believe. And we got a glaring. That one's a short print, so we got a glaring of Evander Kane. These were an interesting insert. And we got a Delorier, director of boards, and the Jack Eichel on the portrait. These were goofy portraits. Some of them I like. Most of them are goofy looking. A nice hit there on the glaring, though. So those are relatively rare odds. Thanks, man. That's really, really cool of you. Okay, we got an Instinctive there. Canvas of Geo. And a Brock Faber Superstar. Nice to see his young gun and Boldy's young gun starting to come back up in price. So silver, I think we got a silver outburst. Yes, we do. We got a Gustafson. Damien Giroux and our Silver Outburst. Oh, Young Gun. We got a Connor Zary Young Gun Silver Outburst. That's actually a really nice one to hit. He is actually looking really good for Calgary, even though they are absolutely terrible at the moment. They've got a good young core that are coming up, and I think that he is going to play a big part in their future. So nice hit there on the Silver Outburst Young Gun. Congrats to whoever's got Calgary. Ooh, we got the Speckle. Pedersen. I just saw, is there any Vancouver fans? I just saw that him and his family had some sort of tragedy, but there was no real news around it. So I hope that everyone's okay. I don't know what it was, but there was something about his family and a tragedy. We got a Thomas Hertel on the canvas. That's actually a really interesting looking canvas card. I like that. I like the look of that one. Okay, we've got a superstar there. Jackson Lacombe. Ecliptic. Pedersen again. Deep Roots there on Clayton Keller. And Tompkins on a Young Gun. That's our fourth Young Gun of expected 6. 4 packs left. Blue Dazzler, Kyrou. Rantanen. Young Gun there. Leo Carlson. Nice Young Gun to hit there too. Uncle Leo. Starting to show some really good flair as well. Sam Carrick. Cole Gutman on the Fluorescence. Another relatively rare card. And we got a Kopitar. He just looks goofy there. I wonder what the players think of these cards. Like when they see them, I got to think the dressing room just razzes the heck out of a guy like Kopitar when they see a card like that. You know, would they blow it up poster size and put it in the room or do something? They got to have fun with that stuff. Louis, I'm tasking you with that one. You got to find out. I know you and the Gong Show crew have got some access that I don't have. Sometimes you might be able to find those kind of answers out. I would love to know. Okay, we got a boy. Pedersen's. I mentioned his name, and now he's everywhere. We got a Svozil. Oh, we got a Program of Excellence. Brendan Morrow. This is a nice box. Like lots of relatively rare hits. We got the Glaring. We got the Fluorescent. We got the Program of Excellence. All in one box. Definitely a nice box. The last pack here of 23-24. Series 2. Deep Roots of Vazzy and a Svozil Superstar. No Bedard Young Gun. But we got a Carlson and a Silver Outburst there of Zary. Nailed a Fluorescent, a Program of Excellence, a Glaring. Overall, decent box there. All right, before we do SP game use, let's do another draw. This time Lemieux. This one is a reprint, by the way, so don't get too excited. It's a reprint, but it's a cool reprint. I love that this gold kind of foiling that's there. There's the back of the card. Good looking card. I cannot recall though what year this was from. Does it say? Hang on, I gotta look at it close here without the camera. Does not have a year printed. It has the original year, not the actual year. Somebody in chat might know, though, what year this reprint was made. But it's a cool card. Mario Lemieux, up for grabs. Just do ! join. No purchase necessary. And you just got to be watching here live on YouTube. Give it a couple more seconds there in the entries. Just do ! join if you're interested in winning this card here. And if you're watching on YouTube, you are eligible. You don't have to be participating in tonight's break. All right. No more entries. And our winner is Marcel. Congratulations to Marcel. Marcel, I don't believe you're in tonight's break either. So reach out to me at info@maritimesportscards.com or hit me up on Facebook. Send me a message that way with your address, and I will get that card out to you. Congratulations. All right, SP game used. Haven't opened one of these since they came out, so apologies. I'm not sure that I'm going to remember the order in which I need to reveal these cards. As I said, I was kind of rushing off of a plane to get here to do the break on time, so I didn't have a chance to do the research that I probably would have done to make sure that I wasn't revealing the best card first. Now, we don't mail out base cards. However, when it is a premium product like this, where in this case we're only getting 9 cards in a pack, I will send out the base cards from this product. So if you get a base card, we'll get it sent out to you. So it does say collect 4 hits per pack, including autographs, memorabilia, and tech cards. We got some decoys here. I can't even recall how much this was. I know it was really crazy overpriced in my opinion when it first came out. I imagine now you could probably get it for a much more reasonable price. There we go. So we're going to get 9 cards in here. And as I said, I do not recall the order in which we should be looking at these. So I'm just going to start from the back. Here's our first card. Number 19, Jumbo Joe Thornton. Boy, does he look strange without a beard. Well, there we go. We got a jersey card of Jumbo Joe. I'm going out to San Jose. Let's go with the top card. Probably a base card. He is in fact a base card, Noah Dobson. But like I said, I will send these base cards out. Anytime we have a premium product where there's only 4 or 6, 8, 9 cards or so, we send out the base cards for those. Let's go with our second card down. Another base card there, Michelli. Not doing as much for my Toronto Maple Leafs as we would have hoped. I haven't written them off yet, though. Let's do our third card. Third card. Oh, authentic rookies. We have an authentic rookie. Oh, what do we got? Vegas, Mason Morelli. That's a base rookie card. We'll go second from the bottom. Oops. Bang the camera there. Apologies. We have another authentic rookies. This one again from Vegas this time. We got the auto, Brennan Brisson. We have a Brennan Brisson auto there. Congrats to Vegas. We'll take an auto. Okay, let's do. You know what? Maybe we'll do the next card down on the top. We got a Jake Ottinger in his All-Star jersey. Base card there. Another. Well, this one's numbered out of 149. We got Travis Konechny, 89 of 149. Going out to Philadelphia. Again, whoever's got Philly, please reach out to me. I have a friend that is a Konechny collector, and I'd love to get that card to him. Nice hit there for Philly. Konechny numbered card. Okay, we have, that looks like Nashville colors. Is in fact Nashville. We got Evangelista on a jersey card. Another young rookie buried on a crappy team at the moment. He's got some promise. I wonder if they might move him at a trade deadline. Potentially. All right, how many do we have left? One? I think we have one left. Decoys. Last card from SP Game Used. This one from, oh, it is a jersey card. New Grooves. New Grooves jersey card of Maverick Bork. Got a New Grooves Maverick Bork card. And that looks like a red parallel. This is a parallel as well. Well, that'll do it for SP Game Used. We still have SP Authentic to come. Let's put these aside. We're going to do our last giveaway here of the night. This time, Celebrini. So we've got a gold die cut here. So it's a rookie card, and it's the gold parallel. And then we've got his National Hockey Card Day card. And this one is the special one that's numbered to 31. So not part of the ones you can pull from a pack. These you would have had to get from one of your hobby shops. So both these cards going out to the winner of this draw. Just like before, exclamation point join in order to enter into the draw. It will be our last giveaway of tonight because we're on to our last box here. Oh, hang on. Sorry, wait. Stop. I got to reset it. Okay. If you already did exclamation point join, do it again because I forgot to reset it. So just do it again. That'll get you entered. Apologies there. Let's do exclamation point join. If you did it early, do it again. So as I said earlier, I am debating whether or not we do a break with the cup right before Christmas. Next week's break is already set, which means the break with the cup would be on December 18th. After you've entered, just kind of curious, would that be something you'd be interested in? A cup break. So it'd be a cup with a couple other, like a one tin of the cup and some other product. Probably can keep it around the $75 a spot range. I got to go pick up the product. That's why it's not in next week's break. I was away all this week. I can't go get it. It's at a hobby shop that's a couple hours from me, so I got to go and pick it up. All right, we've got 16 entries so far, so I think we'll do no more entries there. Winner of the Celebrini cards, Tommy. Congratulations, Tommy. Is this the Tommy that's in the break tonight? I know that there is a Tommy in tonight's break. I'm just not sure if that's you in chat. I think it is. I'll make sure I do send it to the right Tommy. And congratulations. Yeah, it is you. Okay, awesome. Awesome. All right, just before we get to our last box here tonight, the 23-24 SP Authentic, let's tell you about next week's break. So next week, we're going to have one box of 23-24 Premier. That's Bedard's Rookie Year chasing after some wicked Bedard product that's in there. We've got one box of 24-25 SP Authentic, chasing this Celebrini Future Watch Auto. We have one box of 24-25 O-Pee-Chee Platinum. Always a crowd favorite with the Platinum. Lots of pretty cool inserts. And then we've got one box of 25-26 Series 1 and one box of 23-24 Series 1. Going back a little bit on that one. So we're going to have 5 boxes there. And this one's happening on December 11th. $50 a spot or $45 if you're buying 3 or more spots. It is currently up on the site for sale. And between now and Saturday, all spots are $45. So we're having a $5 off between now and Saturday. After Saturday, go back up to $50. And like I said, get in there. We've got 23-24 Premier, 24-25 O-Pee-Chee Platinum. We have 24-25 SP Authentic, one box 25-26 Series 1, and one box of 23-24 Series 1. Okay, here we go. 23-24 SP Authentic. Big chase here being Bedard's Future Watch Auto. Just going to move our game used cards out of the way. All right, here we go. Last box. Good luck, everyone. I do remember these ones being a little tough to open sometimes. So there's our base cards. Nice looking cards. I like how they're just clean. Markstrom, Crosby. We got a Spectrum FX. That's one of the bounty cards of Korchinski. So on the back, there's a scratch there. There's a code behind it. At this point, probably all of the top prizes are gone. So you may want to either hang on to the card or potentially sell the code if someone's trying to fill out theirs. There we go. Freshman Focus on Brock Faber. And a red limited of Jonathan Huberdeau. The rest will be base cards. We got a Bobby McMahon autograph card there. Future Watch signed. 87 of 399. Hard signed card. Nice looking auto too. That's crisp. That's nice. That's nice. Not just because I'm a Toronto fan. It's actually a nice looking card. We got the Evolve. Alex Tuck. And a Future Watch limited of Sortif. Let's get our Bobby McMahon sleeved up. We have a gold limited auto of Keandre Miller. 2 autos so far. We've got a Evolve of Barkov and a Zuccarello limited red. There we go. 2 autos so far. Got the wrong sized sleeve there. 1 second. All right, what do we got in this pack? Freshman Focus, Koppinen. Is it a pageantry? It is a pageantry. Tristan Jarry. Future Watch. Limited Future Watch, Patera. Got a collaborations, Heiskanen and Robertson. Got a pageantry there of Getzlaff and Juracek on the limited red. Halfway through the box here. Is that a pink? Looks like a pink pageantry. Got Walker Dewar on the Freshman Focus. It is a pink, or a red, I guess. Red pageantry. Hirose. Future Watch of Lavoie. Hey, Louis, there's a Heischer card. I know Louis is a Heischer fan. What do we got here? We got an Evolve, Sam Reinhart. Pageantry of Grubauer. And a limited red of Michelli. A blue Freshman Focus, Fraser Minton, of course no longer with the Leafs. Pageantry there, Keandre Miller. And a gold Future Watch of John Beecher, short print there, numbered 41 of 99. Congrats to whoever's got Boston. And then we've got a regular Future Watch, limited red, in behind that of Askarov. We'll take a gold limited. Freshman Focus, Nestorenko. We got a Logan Stanko, sorry, not Logan Stanko, but Logan Cooley on the holo foil. Love the holo foil cards. Camera will not do it justice. You need to see these up close. But they are a cool looking card. In behind that, McDavid on the limited red. And we have a Jack Hughes base. Yeah, the holo foils are really, really cool looking cards. I like the maroon color on this one. Actually goes really well with the rest of the logo. All right, last pack here. And we get some last pack luck. And we got a collaborations Philly. We got a Draisaitl Spectrum FX. That's another one of those bounty cards. And in behind that, we got a Future Watch of Ty Cartier. Future Watch limited red. No Connor Bedard Future Watch auto. But we got some really nice hits. We got the holo foils. We got the short print gold Future Watch limited of John Beecher. We got the McMahon auto. This one being a Future Watch signed. So that one's at a $3.99. And then we've got the Keandre Miller on the gold limited auto. Overall, not a bad box whatsoever. Got got to think as we work our way through this case, we got to be getting closer. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more boxes of 23, 24. And I think I have 4 more boxes of 24, 25 SP Authentic. So hoping one of those has got what we're looking for in it. All right. As I said, next week, we've got our break happening on Thursday, December 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Atlantic. $50 a spot or $45 for 3 or more spots. We're doing 1 box of 23-24 Premier Bedard's Rookie Year. Looking for something cool out of that one. 24-25 SP Authentic. Looking for Celebrini Future Watch Auto. We're doing 24-25 O-Pee-Chee Platinum with all the really cool inserts. 25-26 Series 1. Chasing Demidov, and 23-24 Series 1. 5 boxes in total. Hope to see all of you there. Thank you very much for all of your support. And until next time.
Maritime sports, we breaking the heat. Sean on the mic, pulling grails from the street. Crosby, Mick, David, Bedard on the rise. Great White North, where the legends collide. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a 1-on-1 hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name. Crack packs, drop facts. No fakes, all stacks. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Yeah. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a 1-on-1 hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name. Crack packs, drop facts, no fakes, all stacks. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Crack packs, drop facts, no fakes, all stacks. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No fakes, all stacks. Ooh, ooh, ooh. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks.